everybody, and welcome to another exciting title match in Diamond Championship Wrestling. I'm HD. I'm joined by none other than Mr. Gene Miller and wrestling enthusiast Andrew Hansen. And before we get started, I just want to say that this match is brought to you by our friends at Cole Service Center in Van Cleve, Mississippi. If you have any type of automobile needs, you need your oil changed, tires rotated, whatever it is, go up to Cole Service Center, ask for Deanna, get your car taken care of. All right, guys, what's going on?
You are absolutely right, and what a match to sponsor for Cole's. This is title for title. The Diamond Championship Wrestling Television Championship and the Diamond Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship are both on the line in this huge match.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Winner take all.
Winner take all. And Charles West very quickly with his finishing maneuver. This could do it right here. That's it. Just like, oh no. O'Malley managed to get his shoulder up. Gene, was that the best? Was that the best, smartest move?
I don't know. I think it was a great move doing that Claymore kick. I mean, it took the starch right out of O'Malley.
And that's true, but he did manage to get his shoulder up. Normally that would take them out. So, again, Steve O'Malley is the television champion. Charles West, long time, I believe at 5 months at this point, has held the DCW Heavyweight Championship. And so you have to ask yourself, who's walking away with all the gold tonight? Gene, do you have a prediction?
Again, these are two veterans that both, I think they're equally. It's hard to say. I can't give you an answer on that.
HD, do you have a prediction?
Based on what I've seen so far, I got to go with Charles West, and he's just coming out the gate hammering down, and O'Malley doesn't look like he has an answer.
And I want to point out real quick that if you saw Charles West stare off just a moment ago, that's because Vladimir Koloff, the King of Diamonds holder, has just entered the arena and is taking a chair and now is sitting and observing the match.
Yes. With
good reason, perhaps. He is the King of Diamonds.
He's got his case in hand, and he is checking things out.
This is true, but I don't want to take the focus away from this match. This is a huge match, title for title. I don't think we've ever had a double champion in DCW history.
No, I don't think so either.
And so, a big opportunity here tonight for one man to walk away with 2 championships. This could be historic. Steve O'Malley is no stranger as he goes for the cover right here. Kick out by Charles West. He is a former DCW heavyweight champion, current television champion, former Gulf Coast champion. The now defunct light heavyweight championship. Steve O'Malley has held every single possible singles championship in DCW. So he has done a lot in Diamond Championship Wrestling in just the last couple of years. Charles West, former television champion, has held the heavyweight title for quite some time now. He actually beat Vladimir Koloff for it as he chops O'Malley.
These guys are just exchanging elbows.
That's right, and so it's interesting to see who will walk away in this match here tonight with both championships.
Well, and now that you mentioned that conscientious observer, Vladimir Koloff, sitting on the side, I don't think he's just enjoying the match. I don't know, guys.
Vladimir Koloff's shifty now, and he's got that briefcase. That could ensure him a championship match at any time, including right now.
Right, so let me ask you this. If this, depending on how this goes, this can ensure him a double match, right? If you got one person with 2 titles, then he can go for both titles. Am I correct?
Gene, that's really a question for you. In theory, if we were to have a winner right here and they hold both the belts, could he cash in on both, being they won both belts?
Well, he double champion, so yeah, I don't see why not.
Hey, this could be prolific here. Again,
Vladimir's wheels are turning. This is what I'm thinking right now. But seeing Vladimir Koloff, he's a smart wrestler. He might be a bad guy, but he's smart. I think his wheels are turning. He's trying to pick his battles here.
Well, he's going to pick his opportunities. He's an opportunist.
Right.
Opportunist without a shadow of a doubt. And you got to ask yourself, with him at ringside, how do you think that mentally works for the 2 contenders in this match right here, Charles West and O'Malley? What do you think they're thinking? They've got a strenuous double championship match here right now against each other, and then you've got the guy with the briefcase just sitting there. At any moment after that bell rings, he could potentially cash it.
I think Charles West is going to be more concerned than O'Malley. O'Malley doesn't. Personally, what I know of him, he's not really going to care. He's going to fight his fight, and if he's got to fight a second one, he's going to fight that too.
I agree with you, and as it goes for the cover right here, we can have a new champion. No, we got a
Honestly,
shoulder.
it doesn't look like either one of them's concerned right now, especially Charles West. He's worse for wear.
This is true.
This match is taking a turn.
And you want to talk history, Charles West and Vladimir Koloff certainly have history with each other. They have went to war and you know, going to war tonight and then having that man sitting there with a briefcase in hand as he ducked that clothesline. Nice DDT by Charles West to Steve O'Malley. You know, again, this is a history-making match here tonight. You know, one man's going to walk away with 2 championships in hand. 2 championships now. Gene, I have to
Belt
ask
for each shoulder.
That's right. Is this a unification match or is this just winner take all?
Well, this was described as a winner take all.
Winner take all, absolutely.
Uh-oh.
So he went for that cutter,
O'Malley.
and
Nope.
O'Malley reversed. But now Charles West with that, he went for the Impaler
going
DDT,
on?
and now countered again to a Death Valley driver. Death Valley driver by Steve O'Malley. That could do it right there. Going for the pin, Charles West managed to get his shoulder up. This match continues.
O'Malley's a tough guy. Not the biggest guy in the world, but I'm telling you what, he's put down some big people in, you know, in his lifetime in this wrestling business. So
Absolutely.
Charles
absolutely.
has got to be double tough to get, you know, to keep that title.
I mean, it goes without saying, again, has held every single singles championship available in Diamond Championship Wrestling in the past. Current television champion, looking to become a 2-time heavyweight champion here tonight. Steve O'Malley has done just about all of it in DCW. And he
Charles
hits that
Tristan.
cutter. He hit that big maneuver on Steve O'Malley. Can this
O'Malley
be
is
it right
out.
there? No, he managed to get his shoulder up. And ladies and gentlemen
What?
watching at home, this match continues.
Charles West cannot believe it.
Not many people kick out of that.
Oh,
And wait a
there
minute,
he is.
Vladimir Koloff up on the apron. He hits Charles West across the head with that briefcase. It looks like he dented.
Yes. Gene, you might have been right here.
Charles West is looking worse for wear. Steve O'Malley
handed again.
just dropped him on his head. He's going for the cover. And wait a minute, the official has stopped the pin. I think he's more concerned about the condition of Charles West than just a pinfall at this point.
Might be have a TKO on our hands.
I think he's more concerned about the well-being. He took a big shot to the head, and then that Death Valley driver practically dropping him on his head. He's not moving. And O'Malley said, you know, to heck with that. I'm going to lock in a submission, and now it's the referee's decision. Does he call it off? Charles is not
the
moving.
man is out cold.
Charles
He's
is
got
not
him in a
moving.
submission.
The referee, he does. He's going to stop this match. We've got a new heavyweight champion.
Wow, guys. We knew something was going to happen with Koloff out there, but I didn't know it was going to happen in this fashion. I thought maybe...
He played his cards right. Now the question is what happens next with Vladimir Koloff in that briefcase? The only way you're going to find out, you have to come to a live event and find out.
Have you been denied your Social Security disability benefit and are seeking an attorney to help with your claim? Before rushing out to hire someone, you should ask, will my case be handled by an attorney or a non-attorney representative? Does your attorney live in South Mississippi where you live? And will your attorney meet with you before the day of your case? Better yet, just contact the Turner Law Group or visit them online and let them put their experience to work for you throughout all of South Mississippi and Alabama.
Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of Diamond Championship Wrestling. As you can see, Halloween is in the air for this Battle Royal. I'm HD and I'm joined with pro wrestling enthusiast Andrew Hansen,
That's right.
Gene Miller, and special guest Shifty Schilling. How y'all doing today?
Outstanding, guys.
I'm doing absolutely great.
I'm glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to have y'all here and Andrew, take us away. What's going on here?
Well, what this is a Halloween costume battle royal. This was taped just before Halloween. And as you can see, all the DCW superstars and the like are dressed in Halloween costumes. And you know, this battle royal is more or less for bragging rights. There's no real reward other than, you know, just to be able to say that you're the best out of your Halloween costume, I would say. Gene, let me get your thoughts on this match. How do you feel about it?
Well, I think it was kind of entertaining, really. You know, everybody got in the spirit of Halloween and dressed up. Some guys, you can tell who they are, even though they might be wearing a mask.
I see 2 Koloff masks in there.
Yeah, I see that, Vladimir Koloff is dressed as Super Mario, and then you got another guy, I'm not sure who that is, though, with a Koloff mask on. And the assassin is dressed as a clown. It looks like Justin Stone is a dead dog. The only one that doesn't look like he dressed up for the Battle Royal is the Matador.
And you have a hot dog in the back.
Yeah, there's a hot dog, a demon, there's a Franken Mac.
All right, Andrew, what's going on the outside of the ring here? We got some serious intent happening on the outside of the ring.
I see this. That appears to be the entity known as Rob Cabela, just kind of pacing, lurking, if you will. And, pointing out,
good fun, but he just seems to be really intent on something.
I think he's taking this a little more serious than it may be. Don't get me wrong, you should take every match seriously. This is definitely for bragging rights, but there's a lot of fun involved in this match. Now, I want to point out, if you notice to the left-hand side on the screen, the referee, Mr. Shifty Schilling right here, is actually dressed up as well. Can you tell us a little about your costume in this match?
The costume is a comic book character called the Night Watchman. He was from Big Bang Comics. That was picked up by Image Comics sometime in the late 90s, I believe.
Okay.
He was also a wrestler up in Chicago.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I definitely like the costume, and let's just kind of get a look at what's going on in this Battle Royal. You see,
Napoleon Dynamite is now getting, what's going on? Back slap to Napoleon Dynamite.
A chop to the back, and it looks like
threw themselves out the ring. Or a ghost did it.
It's a gorilla chasing a banana.
That's what happened, and now you see Shifty Schilling informing John Taylor, who dressed as a gorilla. He eliminated himself, and it looks like Napoleon has been eliminated. Napoleon Dynamite has been eliminated, and Super Mario, Super Koloff still in.
Frankenstein jumps out.
Andrew, who's this guy with his back to us in that leather jacket? I think it says Perfection on the back.
It does say Perfection. In the Battle Royal, he called himself Imperfection Sean Black. That's Steve O'Malley, dressed as former DCW superstar Sean Black. And looks like speaking of former DCW superstars, on the bottom, the former Sean Black is beating up the former Gato, it looks like. MT2 dressed up as his version, of course, of El Psycho Gato. And looks like we got Sub-Zero and Bane.
Wow, there goes Sub-Zero.
And Sub-Zero is gone. I'm trying to figure out who's wearing the gold Vladimir Koloff mask.
Yeah, I haven't figured that out yet either, but the Imperfection Sean Black, there's a blast from the past right there.
Absolutely, and the Assassin Clown is being beat by somebody. Yeah. I'm not sure what to describe this outfit.
Like Michael Myers' soul. I don't know.
Exactly. And Assassin getting out of the way at the last minute, and Vladimir Koloff is
right to the eyes from who we can obviously tell is the Mountain Man.
Yes, the Mountain Demon.
The Mountain Demon.
The Mountain Demon. I'm not sure if that's what they call him. I
like it. Yeah, let's go. The Mountain Demon's out.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
And there goes the Assassin Clown.
The Assassin Clown is gone, and Imperfection's gone. And wait a minute, Koloff has taken that mask off. It's Jarrell Maxwell. I should have known. He was the only one missing in this match. And now Maxwell going to town on Vladimir Koloff. In all seriousness, folks, we're down to 4 guys. We've got Justin Stone. We've got. Does anybody know who's the guy with in the jumpsuit?
He might have just showed up from the streets.
Maybe splashed by Maxwell. He's got the Koloff mask back on, and Koloff's down, and this is actually shades of Vladimir Koloff, what he's doing right now. And
we got more than that. How many we got?
Oh, wait a minute, you're right.
We got Gatto, the fake Gatto.
The fake Gatto and the entity known as Rob Cabela, and
the entity is still just standing
on
the side of the ring
by Vladimir Koloff. Yeah, you're right, Gene. I'm getting lost in the action of what's going on out here.
There went Justin Stone.
Battle royals are chaotic, to say the least.
You got to think Vladimir's probably really mad that his mask got taken from the locker room. You know?
I can imagine, and he defiled his other mask with a fake mustache, it looks like. And now the entity known as Rob Cabela coming in hot.
Pure rage in his eyes.
Pure rage. He is definitely in the zone right now as that creature that's just been eliminated by Vladimir Koloff.
I think the mask came off too.
It did, and Jarrell Maxwell just eliminated Rob Cabela.
He can't believe it.
Out of nowhere, and now Vladimir Koloff coming through like a freight train, giving it back to Jarrell Maxwell. We're down to 3. That was 3 splashes, and now a big cannonball to Jarrell Maxwell. And doing his best Super Mario impression, I guess. I don't know quite what the Russian's affinity with Super Mario is. Russian enjoying a Japanese video game, and now looks like 2 members of the main event going to team up. And no, he clocked Koloff and Maxwell with the assist, and now Vladimir Koloff has been eliminated. We are down to 2 for pure bragging rights. Jarrell Maxwell and
Psychedelic Gato.
Psychedelic, yeah, it's definitely psychedelic. His version.
Yes.
Gene, who do you think's going to pull it out?
I don't know. This is pretty good. I think right now, Maxwell's pretty hot going after him.
What about you, Shifty Shilling? How do you feel?
My money's on Maxwell as
Well, he thought he had him. He thought he had him.
Nope.
And MT2 is in the zone with this Gato character.
Looks like Koloff's sticking around too, and like you said, his portrayal of a Japanese video game, an Italian plumber in a Japanese video game. So you got all different
Very
types.
many cultures.
Cultures, yes. A Russian. Okay, yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we
And
go.
MT2. Oh,
Wait a
no,
minute.
he hung on. Wait a minute. Who's this kid?
That's the guy who rings the bell.
The bell ringer, the timekeeper, the music man, little Bryson.
Blue Meanie Jr.
The Blue Meanie Jr. just eliminated
Wow.
MT2 has now been beat by the music man and the ring announcer.
The only 2 undefeated people we have.
Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting match in Diamond Championship Wrestling. I'm HD, joined by Mr. Gene Miller and wrestling enthusiast Andrew Hansen, and we've got a good one today.
Yes, that's right. Diamond Championship Wrestling Tag Team Championships on the line. You've got the Country Dogs, as they call themselves. The
Nice.
Mountain Man and Justin Stone.
He's got a bone.
He
He has a bone to pick with him.
There's a bone to pick with them, a big bone at that. And they are defending their titles against the main event, MT2 and the Old School Assassin, who are looking to win the championships here tonight. Gene, what's your thought? Oh, wait, before I get there, they're biting the... Can I say arse? Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean...
Biting the rear ends of MT2 and the Assassin. What a way to start.
They are country dogs.
They are country dogs. Gene, what's your thoughts on this tag team championship match?
Well, a lot of history between these 2.
Absolutely.
I should say these 4, but the 2 teams. So I know the main event, they're looking to get their title back. I think that'll be the 5th time.
That'll be the 5th time for the Assassin anyway. He'd be a 5-time DCW tag team champion. I believe MT2 is a 2-time tag team champion. And you know, Assassin's held it twice with Vladimir Koloff in the past. They're their 3rd member, which is actually a segue to what I want to talk about right now. You gotta ask yourself, what's the condition of MT2 going in this match? Earlier tonight in this TV taping, MT2 was in the Big King of Diamonds match. He come down to the final 2 with his own partner, Vladimir Koloff, and now, you know, again, what's his condition going into this championship match? Will it affect them winning the tag team championships here tonight?
Well, it could very well be, you know. MT2's a young guy, though. You know, he should be able to recover well. I mean, he got beat by Koloff. He didn't take too much of a beating from him. He did subdue to that Russian sickle.
And I think that's messed with his brain a little bit to try to attest his strength with the Mountain Man. Over 7 foot tall, close to the 400-pound mark. perhaps mind games. I mean, look at just the arm length between the two. He chopped the Mountain Man, which again, I don't know how smart that was. Drawing the ire of the Mountain Man, 30-year-plus veteran here in the professional wrestling industry and current tag team champion. He chops the Mountain Man again. I don't know what to think about that. Nice.
There it is.
Ooh, Mountain Man with one right back to MT2. Probably not the smartest move by MT2 against the Mountain Man, and now going to send him off the ropes. And a clothesline by the over 7 foot, 400-pound Mountain Man. He tried to roll him up. It looked like an Oklahoma roll attempt. Not quite what he wanted. MT2 managed to get to the ropes. It just goes to show you the size of the Mountain Man. You know, Gene, it looks like the Mountain Man and Justin Stone, now known as the Country Dogs, have been doing pretty well since you gave your half of the championship to Justin Stone just a couple months ago. Looks like they have fit together well as a tag team. If you had to guess, as he gets MT2 back in the ring by means of strength, do you think they will retain here tonight?
Well, you know, you got a lot of experience on their side. Like you said, 30 years for the Mountain Man, and Justin Stone's been in over 20.
Right.
So it just depends on, I think, on the main event, how quick they cheat and how much they can get away with.
Now, you're not trying to imply that they might cheat now, are you? That's
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, that was sarcasm. The main event has been known to rely on dirty tactics in the past to get what they wanted, and it doesn't look to be too good for them right now as Justin Stone tags in. Nice headbutts to MT2, who looks worse for wear. You know, he probably should try to tag in the Assassin.
Yeah. I think that would be a good idea. Let their experienced guy, which is the old school Assassin, get in and see if he can change the flow of the match for them.
Absolutely. Tag team duos.
Got him in the corner. There it is. There's the tag.
He tagged in the Assassin, the old school Assassin. These two are 2/3 of the main event, a group that consists of them and Vladimir Koloff, as the Assassin goes with a nice body slam. Probably one as Justin Stone.
Justin Stone got right back up.
He got right back up. He's teasing his strength, but that, I don't think he realizes. Nice shot by Justin Stone. And I was going to say, Gene, you know, the Assassin's probably one of the most prolific tag team wrestlers in DCW. Again, he's almost a 5-time tag team champion. As he went, Stone went for a splash, and the Assassin moved out of the way, and now that looked like it could have hurt perhaps the what's he holding, his ribs, it looks like, perhaps?
Yeah.
His ribs, and it
right on top of it.
looks worse, you know, that could have broke a rib if he hit it the wrong way. And now a bear hug by the Assassin, who again, like I said, is probably one of the most prolific tag team wrestlers in DCW. 4-time tag team champion, looking for a 5th reign here tonight with MT2. And as just
maneuver.
Nice elbow to the side of the head, but he locks that bear hug right back in. Definitely working the rib, abdomen area of Justin Stone. He, like I said, the impact on that post, he could have broken a rib.
Yeah, he's taking the wind out of him.
Absolutely.
My eyes are fixated on the side of the ring. I'm looking for Koloff. You know he's got to be around here sniffing around somewhere.
Well, you don't know. Again, earlier in the night, you know, the situation with them two and the King of Diamonds, you know, really just seems how their relationship between MT2 and Vladimir Koloff is right now.
Right.
But, you know, as he tags in MT2, you got official Brent Ladnier in the ring arguing with the Mountain Man. Kind of a distraction, honestly. Tag team maneuver with a drop kick to the face of Justin Stone, but he kicks out. Still a lot of fight left in that dog.
Justin holding those ribs.
The Assassin did a smart thing, you know. He put that pressure on the ribs, the lower back, and the stomach, wear him down. Justin's a strong guy, got a lot of muscle on him, but you know, you wear that back out and them ribs, it's kind of hard to pick anybody up.
This is true. And you know, again, you know, we talk about prolific tag team wrestlers. You know, Justin Stone is quite a prolific tag team wrestler in DCW. I want to say he's a 3-time DCW tag team champion. He was previously in the group The Hard Time Express. Things kind of moved on from there, and now in this group with the Mountain Man, the Country Dogs, and looking to, you know, as he hits the Mountain Man, draws the ire of him once again, and there was no tag between those two The referee, is the referee going to kick the assassin out?
I don't think he saw it.
He did not see them tag, and they definitely did tag.
Did you tag? Of course he's going to say they did.
Of course, again, that dirty tag team wrestling with the assassin and MT2, and now Mountain Man. He wants to get in there and fight, but the referee is not going to let him.
Right.
MT2 is over in the corner with the referee's back to him, wearing Justin Stone out.
This is true, and the assassin now, although he's blocked, and now, but Justin Stone now down again by the assassin, who is looking to wear the ribs out again of Justin Stone and just pounding on the ribs.
Gosh. This is smart tag team wrestling right here.
You're absolutely right, Gene. This is very smart to work on the body, the very strong body of Justin Stone. He can bench press over 360 pounds. He is a strong person, but I mean, if his ribs are broken, then that's the oxygen, being taken away from him. You can barely breathe. And
Puncture a lung with those broken ribs.
you can, and tag to MT2, who was arguing with the fans, and now back in the ring. Justin Stone doesn't look too good right here. This could result in new tag team champions, Gene.
Yes, it could. Justin's got to figure out a way to get tagged in the Mountain Man. He's got to get it over there.
This is true, and Gene, I'm just going to ask you on a personal level. Vladimir Koloff's the King of Diamonds now. He's ensured a title match at least. If they were to win the tag team titles, what would be your thoughts given your past history with all three gentlemen?
Yeah, I've put my past history aside. I'm the owner and promoter of this company. I got to do what's best for the company.
Absolutely.
So if they win it and they win it fair and square, I'm happy for them. I hate to see people cheat and get short-sighted win.
You're definitely a fair owner, president of DCW, and Stone with a big clothesline, perhaps a last-ditch effort, and now he really needs to tag in the Mountain Man. He really needs to tag in the Mountain Man. He is crawling his way over there. MT2 trying to make it to the assassin. Tag to the Mountain Man, and now 7 foot, almost 400 pounds, and these two men are trading shots, but it looks like the Mountain Man's getting the better of the assassin. And now sending him off to the ropes. Big clothesline by Mountain Man to the assassin. And Justin Stone in the corner trying to get, back in function. And now both men, MT2 is in the corner. And now he's stomping away at him. Oh boy, this looks like the steak face. That's not good. Get some Lysol wipes really quickly because MT2 has got a buttload of butts.
Moonshine.
Yeah, moonshine. Definitely moonshine time by the Mountain Man. And now MT2 up and down. That is a
7 foot drop.
7 foot drop, that's right. Going for the cover, this could do it right here. MT2 managed to get his shoulder
How
up.
he got his shoulder up, but I don't think Mountain Man was putting all the pressure on him right there.
This is true.
Oh.
And the leg drop is hit. That could do
That's
it. No, he actually got off of him. And now tagging in Justin Stone. Tagging in Justin Stone. This could do it right here. I assume that Stone will go for that big power slam. No, actually sending him off the ropes. Reversal by MT2. And nice, I couldn't tell what that was. I couldn't tell if it was a kitchen sink, perhaps. Knee lift by MT2. But he's got Justin Stone down. And going for the cover, he gets his shoulder up. And now the match is shifted back into the main event. Nope, I was wrong. Justin Stone right up. Setting up that big power slam. And the assassin hits him. Wait a minute. Arguing with the referee. And I think he had a weapon in his hands, ladies and gentlemen. The referee calling for the match. It looks like a disqualification win for the Country Dogs.